Ladies and gentlemen, survivors, warriors, and the damned who refuse to stay down, welcome. You've walked through hellfire. Haven't you smelled the sulfur of betrayal, felt the flames of anguish, and tasted the bitterness of defeat? But you're still here, still breathing, still standing. The world has tried to crush you, to break your spirit, but it has failed. They've tried to erase you, to strip you of your purpose, but you are still here, fighting, enduring, and evolving. January is upon us, and the world trembles in its wake. For some, it marks a new beginning, a chance to turn the page. For others, it is simply another countdown to disappointment, to struggle, to the never-ending grind. But for you, for us, for those who have tasted the dark side of life and survived, January is more than just the first month of a new year. It is the beginning of the end for those who sought to take everything from you. This is the moment when you seal their destiny, when you rise from the ashes like the phoenix that you are and show them that they cannot break you. They came to take your life. They came to shatter your dreams, to tear apart your ambitions, to steal your joy, and to turn you into nothing more than a shadow of what you once were. But what they didn't know, what they failed to realize, is that they didn't take your soul. No matter how many times they've tried to knock you down, no matter how many times they've plotted against you, you are still here, and you are stronger than ever before. The world has tried to convince you that you are small, insignificant, powerless. But they couldn't be further from the truth. You are not weak, not broken, and not beaten. You are a warrior, a survivor, a force of nature that cannot be contained. Every wound they inflicted on you, every scar they left on your body and soul has only made you more dangerous, more determined, more unstoppable. Every battle you've fought, every sacrifice you've made has brought you closer to this moment, to this very January, when you will take control of your destiny. You stand at the crossroads now, at the edge of the abyss, but you're not afraid. You know that fear is nothing more than a weapon, a tool that they use to manipulate and control the weak. But you are not weak. You have faced fear before, and you have conquered it. You have stared into the abyss, and it blinked first. Now, the time has come to turn the tables. The time has come to rewrite the script. The time has come to show them that you are not their victim, that you are the one who holds the power, the one who decides who lives and who dies. It is in the darkest moments that the strongest souls are forged. It is in the times of suffering and hardship that you discover what you are truly made of. You have been to hell and back, and you know the taste of despair. But you also know that despair is not the end. It is not the final chapter of your story. It is merely the beginning of your transformation. You have felt the weight of the world pressing down on your shoulders, but you have not buckled. You have been pushed to the brink, but you have not fallen. You are still standing, still breathing, still alive. And now, you will rise. They came to take your life, but what they didn't expect is that they were only igniting the fire within you. They thought they could break you, but instead, they have only made you stronger. They thought they could silence you, but instead, they have made you roar. This is your time. This is your moment. The world is about to witness the storm that you are. The ashes of your past will fuel the fire of your future, and you will burn brighter than anyone ever thought possible. This January, you are not just going to survive. You are going to thrive. You are not going to sit in the shadows and wait for the storm to pass. You are going to make the storm. You are going to stand at the front lines, and you are going to show the world that you are a force to be reckoned with. Those who sought to take your life, to take everything from you, are about to find out what happens when they mess with the wrong person. They will try to break you again, They will try to drag you back into the darkness. They will try to make you doubt yourself, to make you question your worth, to make you believe that you are not enough. But you will not listen to them. You will not bend to their will. You will not bow to their lies. You will look them in the eye, and you will show them what true power looks like. They came to take your life, but what they didn't realize is that you are not just alive. You are a force of nature. You are not some helpless victim waiting to be saved. You are the storm. You are the chaos. You are the reckoning, and they will not survive it. This January, you will seal their destiny. You will make them regret the day they ever tried to cross you. You will show them the power of a survivor, the strength of a warrior, and the fury of someone who has nothing left to lose. You will stand tall, unbroken, and unstoppable, and you will make them pay for every ounce of pain they have ever caused you. Do you hear that? That is the sound of your power awakening. That is the sound of the storm that is about to descend upon them. The world may have tried to break you, but it has only made you stronger. You are not the same person you were a year ago. You are more than the sum of your scars, your wounds, and your losses. You are more than the pain you have endured. You are the embodiment of resilience. You are the embodiment of strength. You are the embodiment of vengeance. And now, you will make them feel it. This is your time. This is your moment. This January, you will seal their destiny. You will take what is rightfully yours. You will show them that you are not someone to be messed with. You are someone who will rise from the ashes, who will crush the darkness beneath your feet, and who will leave nothing but devastation in your wake. This is the beginning of the end for them. This is the moment they realize that they made the greatest mistake of their lives. They came to take your life, but instead, they unleashed a fury that they will never be able to control. The time for mercy has passed. The time for forgiveness has passed. You will no longer allow yourself to be the victim. You will no longer allow yourself to be weak. You will stand tall. You will rise above. You will show them that they made a grave mistake. This is your fight. This is your war. And this January, you will seal their destiny with the fire that burns inside of you. The world is about to witness the wrath of a survivor, the rage of a warrior, and the fury of someone who refuses to stay down. They thought they could break you. They thought they could take everything from you, but they were wrong. And now, they will pay the price. This January, you are not just walking into a new year. You are walking into a new chapter of your life, a chapter where you take control of your destiny, a chapter where you become the person you were always meant to be, a chapter where you show the world that you are not someone to be underestimated. So rise, warriors. Stand tall, survivors. Embrace the darkness, for it is in the darkness that you will find your true power. And as for them, they came to take your life, but they will leave with nothing, because you will be the one to seal their destiny, and that destiny will be their downfall. The moment they believed they had you cornered, the moment they thought they could crush your spirit and leave you as nothing more than a fading memory, they sealed their own fate. They didn't understand who they were dealing with. They thought you were weak, that you could be pushed around, discarded, and erased. They thought they could rob you of everything you fought for, everything that makes you who you are, but they underestimated the fire that burns within you. They came to take your life, but they did not realize that you were never just a living, breathing body. You were always more. You were always something much greater than they could have ever imagined. Your essence, your spirit, your resolve. These things cannot be destroyed by the hands of those who wish to take what isn't theirs. Your heart has been forged in the flames of adversity, and it is now stronger than ever. They sought to break you, to shatter your will, to reduce you to nothing. But all they did was fuel the beast within you. They thought they could wear you down, but they didn't know the depths of your endurance. They didn't know that you've already crossed thresholds that would have crippled lesser men and women. They didn't know that you have survived the darkest nights, that you've walked through pain and fear, and that each step you took in that darkness has only made you more powerful. You have been through hell, and you came out stronger. You've faced the coldest winters, and now you stand in the warmth of your own fire. This is the moment. This January, you are not going to be the same person you were yesterday. You are going to leave behind the version of yourself that was unsure, afraid, and doubting. You are going to become the person you were always meant to be. You are going to step into your power in ways that no one, not even you, imagined possible. You are going to seize the strength that you've buried deep inside and unleash it upon the world. Do you think they saw this coming? Do you think they understood that your journey was always one of evolution, of growth? They only saw you for who you were at a certain moment, but they never saw you for who you would become. They believed that you could be buried under the weight of your struggles, that your heart would break and your spirit would fracture. What they didn't understand is that you were not meant to be broken. You were meant to be unbreakable. You were meant to rise when everything was trying to drag you down. You were meant to be the storm, the earthquake that shakes the foundations of the world. Now, they will see who you truly are. Now, they will understand that nothing can stop you. Not their lies, not their betrayal, not their attempts to steal your peace and your purpose. They will watch as you take back everything they tried to take from you, as you rise with an intensity they never anticipated. They came to take your life, but they have no idea what that means. They don't know what they are up against. This isn't just a fight for survival anymore. This is a battle for your legacy, a battle for your destiny, a battle to prove that you are not someone to be toyed with, not someone who will fall into the background and accept defeat. No, you are the one who defines your future. You are the one who chooses whether to rise or fall, and you will rise. Look around you. Look at everything that has brought you to this point. Every heartbreak, every loss, every betrayal, every failure, it has all led you to this moment, and now you are stronger, sharper, more prepared than you have ever been. Each wound you've carried with you has healed into the armor you wear today. The pain you've endured has forged your spirit into a weapon. You are no longer the person you were when they first attacked you. You are more than that. You are more than they ever could have imagined. So let them come. Let them try to break you again. Let them attempt to wear you down and steal your light. They are walking into a war zone. They are stepping into the lion's den. They are entering a battlefield where they will quickly learn that they are the ones in danger. They thought you were weak, but they were wrong. They thought you could be taken down, but they failed to understand the depth of your resilience. And now, they will pay the price. They will see firsthand what happens when you decide to fight back, when you decide that you are done being their victim, done being someone who sits idly by while they strip you of your dignity and your power. This is the moment you rise. This is the moment you reclaim everything they tried to take from you. You are the reckoning. You are the one who has been waiting for this moment to finally arrive. And now, it is here. They came to take your life, but they didn't realize that they were about to face the wrath of a warrior who has nothing left to lose. They didn't realize that you are not someone who is going to lie down and accept defeat. They thought they could tear you apart, but they have only awakened something in you that they can never extinguish. They have made the fatal mistake of underestimating you. This January, you are going to burn brighter than ever before. You are going to tear through every obstacle in your path with the ferocity of a predator on the hunt. You will not be stopped. You will not be intimidated, and you will make them regret every moment they spent trying to destroy you. You are the storm. You are the chaos that is about to consume them. They will try to break you again. They will try to lure you back into their web, to pull you back into the cycle of suffering and self-doubt. But you will not fall for it. You will not let them drag you back into that darkness. You are done with that chapter. You have learned, you have grown, and now you will show them that you are no longer the person they thought they could manipulate. You are the architect of your own fate. You are the one who holds the power to shape your future. And as you step into this new year, as you step into this new chapter of your life, you will make them understand that they made a grave mistake. They thought they were taking your life, but instead, they were only igniting a fire that they can never put out. They thought they were taking your soul, but instead, they awakened a force of nature. This is your time. This is your moment. In this January, you will rise with the strength and determination of someone who has been through the darkest trials and emerged victorious. You will show them that you are not someone to be underestimated. You are a force to be reckoned with. You are the storm that will shake the world to its core. Let them tremble in fear as they realize what they have unleashed. Let them cower as you rise from the ashes of their attempts to break you. This is not just the beginning of a new year. This is the beginning of the end for them. This is the moment they realize that they cannot control you. This is the moment they understand that you are the one who holds the power, and they will never, ever forget the consequences of crossing you. You have been to hell and back, but you are no longer the person you were when you first entered. You are stronger, smarter, and more determined than ever before. And now, you are going to make them feel it. You are going to make them understand that they can't take from you without paying the price. They will learn the hard way that you are not someone to be trifled with. So, rise, warrior. Embrace your destiny. This January, you will not just survive, you will dominate. You will take back everything they tried to steal from you, and you will leave nothing but destruction in your wake, because they came to take your life, but they will leave with nothing. The storm has arrived, and it will not be stopped. The world trembles before the power you now possess, the energy that has been building inside of you, the force that has been waiting for this very moment to unleash. For far too long, they have tried to control you, to dictate your fate, to reduce you to something lesser, something broken. They thought they had you cornered. They thought they could break your spirit, extinguish your fire, bury you in the ashes of your past. But they failed, and now they will face the consequences of their mistakes. You are no longer the person they thought they could defeat. You are no longer the person who could be worn down by their lies, their cruelty, their manipulation. You are a warrior forged in the flames of adversity, and now the storm that has been building inside you will rage across everything in its path. They thought they could crush you, but in truth, you were always meant to rise. And now, the world will bear witness to your ascension. When you look back at everything you've been through, at the suffering, the losses, the betrayals, the moments where you were pushed to the brink, you realize one thing above all else. You survived. You survived, and you are stronger for it. Each tear you shed, each moment you spent in darkness, each time you thought you couldn't go on, these are the very things that built your strength. They tried to break you, to make you doubt your own worth, but instead, they only added fuel to the fire. They created something unstoppable. They created a force they can no longer control. Now, as you stand at the precipice of your power, as you stare down the path that lies ahead, you must understand one simple truth. They are the ones who should be afraid. For all their attempts to tear you down, for all their efforts to take everything from you, they have only made you more dangerous, more relentless, more determined. And this time, you will not hold back. This time, you will not play by their rules. This time, you will rewrite the story in your own terms. They came to take your life, to strip you of your power, to break you into submission. But they did not realize that the very thing they were trying to destroy was the thing that would come to destroy them. They were fighting against something far greater than they could comprehend. They were fighting against the force of your will, the fire in your heart, the storm that has been waiting for this moment to break free. And now, you will let it break free. You will unleash it upon the world with a power they can only dream of understanding. Every moment of suffering, every instance of pain, every moment of doubt, these are the very things that will fuel your fury. You are no longer just a survivor. You are no longer someone who merely endures. You are a force that will reshape the world around you. The storm is here, and it will not be stopped. They will try to stop you, of course. They will try to break you again, to lure you into their traps, to pull you back into their darkness. But you will not fall for it. You will not be manipulated any longer. They may have gotten to you once, but that was the last time. This time, you will rise above. This time, you will walk through the storm with your head held high, and they will be the ones who are consumed by the very thing they tried to destroy. Do you understand the power you now wield? Do you realize that you are no longer the prey in this fight? You are the hunter. You are the one who controls the game. You are the storm that is coming for them, and no matter how hard they try to fight it, no matter how many lies they spin, no matter how much they try to tear you down, they will never be able to stop the force that you've become. They came to take your life, but they didn't realize what they were truly up against. They didn't realize that they were not just fighting against a person, but against the very essence of resilience, the embodiment of everything that refuses to stay down. They thought they could break you, but they were wrong. They thought they could crush your spirit, but they didn't know that your spirit was the very thing that would destroy them. The storm is not just a force of destruction. It is a force of creation. It is a force that will sweep away everything that no longer serves you, everything that has been holding you back, everything that has been trying to keep you small. It will cleanse the path before you and allow you to build something stronger, something unshakable, something that will last long after they have faded into nothingness. This is the time of reckoning. This is the time where you take everything back that was stolen from you. This is the time where you rise up and claim your power, where you show the world that you are not to be trifled with, that you are no longer the victim. You are the victor. You are the storm, and it will not be stopped. Do not let their fear and doubt infect you. Do not let their words of defeat linger in your mind. They have no power over you anymore. They have no control over your destiny. The only person who holds the key to your future is you. And you will wield that key with the strength and determination of someone who has been forged in the fires of adversity, someone who has come out the other side stronger than ever before. This January, you will show them what it means to mess with the wrong person. You will make them regret every moment they tried to push you to the edge. You will make them wish they had never crossed you, never underestimated you, never thought they could break you. Because when they look into your eyes, they will see the storm that is raging inside of you, and they will know that they have no chance of stopping it. The storm is not coming. It is here. It is inside of you, and it is unstoppable. Let them try to run. Let them try to hide. There is no escaping the wrath of a warrior who has nothing left to lose. They will not be able to outrun you. They will not be able to silence you. You are the storm, and it is here to stay. As you stand on the edge of your destiny, as you take the first step into the future you're about to create, know this: you are not alone. There are millions of others like you. Survivors, warriors, those who have been to the depths and come out stronger, those who refuse to stay down, those who will rise and reclaim their power no matter what. You are part of something much larger than yourself, a force that cannot be stopped, and they will fade into the background. Their lies, their betrayal, their attempts to break you will become nothing but a distant memory, a footnote in the story of your rise. They came to take your life, but instead they unleashed the storm that will wash them away. You are a force of nature, and no one can stop you. Not now, not ever. The storm has arrived, and it will not be stopped. In the end, they thought they could take your life, but what they failed to understand is that you are not something to be destroyed. You are a force that cannot be controlled, a storm that cannot be silenced. This January, you will rise with the power of everything you've endured and everything you've become. They will learn that when you are pushed to the edge, you don't break, you break through. The storm has arrived and it will not be stopped. The future is yours to claim, and they will be nothing but a distant memory in the wake of your power.